5 mistakes to avoid in your online fitness coaching business this summer. Let's go. Summer can be slow, stressful, and kill your momentum, or summer can be the best time of your year. And the problem isn't the summer, like as a period of time. June, July, August, September don't have to be a bad time of the year. But what happens is a lot of fitness coaches listen to a lot of old, washed up PTs that project how summer's been for them over the years. But on the other side of that, you also got coaches inside my program, inside FBC, who are having record months. They have record months. They're still making sales. They're making great money. Or they're just seeing progress in their business right now. So the first mistake you want to avoid is just, number one, is just falling into the trap of saying that summer is slow. And I say that you should say, this summer is going to be whatever the hell I want it to be. So you can make a decision right now, watching this video, that this summer is going to be epic, record-breaking, like the best summer you've had ever. And then, therefore, if you believe that that is how it can go for you, then you're going to show up differently. Likewise, the opposite. If you don't believe, or say you do believe, that summer is a bad time of the year for business, then you're not going to bother showing up. And if you don't show up, you don't take the actions of somebody who would be successful, then you're not going to be successful. So mistake to avoid, number one, is just make the decision right now watching this video that summer isn't going to be crap for you. It's going to be the best time of the year. Mistake number two is posting the same way that you have done all year. So many fitness coaches, they're posting the same kind of content they do in the winter, in the summer, which doesn't make sense. Because in the winter, people are bulking. In the summer, people are cutting. In the winter, people are, eating inside more. In the summer, they're eating out more. Barbecues, going on holidays. It's just a different psychology. So an example of this is making references to the summer in your content. One obvious example of this would be, here are the best supplements to take this summer. Or if you're on a fat loss journey for summer, then train like this or don't train like this. So you see how I make reference to the summer in my content. Number three, selling a long thing when people are thinking short. Okay, what I mean by this is, in January, you can get away with selling like a 12-month program. But in the summer, people are like, well, I don't ever want to commit to a 12-month thing. It's a bit of a random time of the year. All they're thinking about in June, at the time of recording this, 2026, is, shit, man, summer's kind of here, or summer's kind of close. So instead, what you want to do is know your numbers for a shorter thing. So you want to know your numbers for a 28-day thing or a 6-week thing. And the way to work this out is, if you normally charge, say, £600 for 12 weeks of online coaching, then your 6-week thing would be like 300, 350, and your 28-day thing would be 200, 250. And that way, if you get on the phone with someone who's like, I don't really want to commit to 3 months or 6 months, I don't really know where I'm going to be later in the year, you can downsell them to a cheaper thing and a shorter thing. And then when they come in and they're loving it, then they're just going to upsell to the longer thing anyway. Mistake number 4 of 5, taking the piss with your schedule as if you've already made it. A bit of a story that I tell is the fact that back when I was an online coach and I started to have some success, and on reflection, I wasn't really that successful, but I'd started to make maybe like 5K a month, and I had maybe 20, 30 clients, and I started to take the piss a little bit. I started to take too much time out of the business. I went off to play tennis for like 4 hours a day or something ridiculous, like a round trip. And I took the piss. And then guess what? Sales slowed down, and I was chasing my tail, and I was worried, and I was stressed. So the start of the summer was good. The end of the summer was crap. Instead, what I wish I'd done, and my suggestion to you is, by all means, go and enjoy yourself. Take some time off. Like, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Like, you've worked hard to maybe build your online business, or, you're a PT in the gym. Like, enjoy the weather, especially in the UK when it is sunny, then make the most of it. But just don't take the piss. Like, maybe just go and spend 2 hours out of the business. You can still go and have fun, play some tennis, go to sing outside, do a bike ride, whatever. But you don't need to do like 4 hours, or it doesn't need to be like complete days off just randomly midweek, like as if you've like made it already. If you're still just in the first few years of your business, you're still very much like in a startup phase. You might feel like the past 2 years have been super busy, you feel like a pro, but actually you're still like an absolute newbie when you think most businesses are thinking like in decades, not just in like months and years. So don't take the piss. And number 5, this is probably the most important one, so pay attention, is letting comparison kill everything. And what I mean by this is, I think when I speak to fitness coaches, and considering I've mentored almost 1,000 at this point, and I've been doing this for like over 5 years, like full time, and we've helped people go to 5K a month, 10K a month, 20K a month, 30K a month, we've helped people make multiple six figures inside a fitness business, which is kind of crazy. I've seen everything, and the thing that I've seen is that not everybody is going to win at the same time, and also everybody gets their turn. There are ebbs and flows in business, and we just don't all win at the same time. So some of my best clients have record months, and then the other best client is having a crap month, and then vice versa. So someone who was smashing it in May might have a crap June, or someone that was having an epic May is now having a sticky time in June. Like, you're not always going to win at the same time as other people around you. And likewise, the problem with comparison is you're out here comparing yourself to someone making 10 grand a month, but you've never even made 5K a month. So what you need to be doing is staying in your lane and just looking at what is a relative win for you. For you, going from signing no clients to signing some clients could be a win. From some of the guys in my program, they want to go from 5 clients to 10 to 15 a week, and like they're looking to increase what's relative to them. But if you get into this comparison trap where you're constantly comparing yourself to other people, it very rarely have I seen that serve anyone. Maybe you can get competitive, maybe you can be aspirational, maybe you can seek inspiration from people. But once you get into that comparison trap, it's very hard to get out of it. So one way to mitigate that is unfollow people that you don't need to follow. Anyone that you follow that kind of like you find yourself getting sucked into like those jealousy, envious kind of vibes, then just unfollow them. They're not serving you. And just focus, if anything, on listening and learning from mentors, guys like me, peers that are around you that actually like you can confirm are doing as well as they say they are. Because here's the thing, not everyone is even doing as well as they portray. So you're out here thinking, comparing yourself to somebody who looks on the surface like they're absolutely smashing it. And then behind the scenes, I'm telling you, they're like losing their head, or they're going through a divorce, or they're going through a shit time. So you think you trade places with them, but if you knew their full situation, maybe you wouldn't trade places with them. So just to recap, 5 mistakes I want you to avoid is, number 1, thinking that summer's a bad time of the year. It's not, if you don't want it to be. Number 2 is letting comparison kill everything. Number 3 is taking the piss with your schedule. Number 4 is not making references to summer content. And number 5, which I've lost somewhere along the way, is knowing your numbers. So knowing what your numbers should be for like a 28-day thing, or a 6-week thing. If you implement those 5 things, you'll make more money this summer, you'll change more lives, you'll have more fun, and you'll have less stress. If you found this useful, make sure to like the video, comment any questions below, and hit subscribe for the next one. And I'll catch you on the next video.